Good morning, good evening, good night. Whether you watching this live or you watching this on the replay, I appreciate you for checking in with your boy. Time is gotta be top 3 most important things in this world. So I never take it for granted that we're able to spend some time together. Man, oh man, oh man. Look, let me fix this real quick, man. Listen. That last video, no, I couldn't do that last video, man. I couldn't do that last video. It was over. 88, hey Shy, what's going on? Woof. We gotta come back with something else, man. Oh boy, I had to make a quick thumbnail, find the video real quick. We had to, oh no, we couldn't do that. That was it. No. That's one of them videos. It's just because it's on YouTube does not mean it's YouTube friendly, man. Nah. But anyway, yeah. So we got another video. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. This is the second live. Let's try this again because the first video did not turn out well. 88 says, "Hello again. Get them together, crew." Yep. Oh, Diane, it was something for sure. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. DK said, glad I missed it. Baseball. Yeah, that boy. That was too much. Too much, man. We couldn't do that one. We definitely couldn't do that one. Whew, everything not friendly in the last. Yeah, that's something you could just watch in your private time, whatever, if you interested. But as far as content, boy, I'm surprised they even put that out, man. That's crazy. We got a $20 donate. Oh, sure, $20 donation. Hold up, okay. I appreciate that, Gigi. We got $20 donation. Thank you for finding us another video. Yes, for sure. That was, man, I was on the fence. It was I'm can I get through the rest of it? But then I'm we're only 20 minutes into the video. I don't even feel comfortable doing the rest of it. It's just, it's bad. If something is up when EWU, they unlisted the video. The only way you have the video is if you have the link. That's the only way you can see the video is if you got the link, of when they actually put it out. So even if you go on their channel, you're not going to see the video at all. So you got to have the link. And obviously I had the link, but that shit was too much, man. But anyway, we got a video from Unspoken Crime Murders. And the title of the video is Grandson Steals $40 and burns down grandparents' house with them inside. Ooh, this might be one of them ones. Whew, I know Unspoken Crime Murders, they not gonna let us down. I already know. They gonna come with a banger, man. Let's get into it.
What does guilt actually look like when it refuses to speak?
I took it and I said,
She did.
Be here in these bars for something I did not do.
Grandson would do because
Bullshit, man.
yeah, this is not bullshit. This is your grandparents
It is bullshit.
died
It's
in
something
that
that I
fire.
didn't do.
For hours, 23-year-old Darren Carter sat in that room, denying everything, even as the pressure mounted and the weight of what had just happened just days earlier began to close in around him, because outside that room, 2 people were already dead.
Yeah, this is not bullshit. This is your grandparents
It is bullshit.
died
It's
in
something
that
that I didn't
fire.
do.
For hours, 23-year-old Darren
You look 23? Damn, it's a rough 23-year-old, man.
Carter sat in that room, denying everything, even as the pressure mounted and the weight of what had just happened just days earlier began to close in around him, because outside that room, 2 people were already dead, and even the best of detectives couldn't immediately figure out what happened until a call changed everything. May 14th, 2018, just after 3 a.m., near 25th Street and Melvina Avenue in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, fire crews arrived to find a home heavily engulfed in flames with smoke pouring through the structure as first responders forced their way inside, unaware of what they were about to find. Inside the home, on the first floor, were 75-year-old Iris Carter and 72-year-old Willie Carter, a married couple who had been overcome by smoke inhalation before they could escape. Their lives ended just feet apart in the place they had lived. At first, it looked like a tragic accident, possibly an electrical fire in the basement. But that version of events didn't last. 4 days later, an anonymous call came in, naming one person as responsible, their own grandson, Darren Carter. What had started as a suspected accident immediately became a homicide investigation, leading detectives to bring Carter in for questioning.
I'm Detective Skanashny, yeah.
Yeah, I thought you.
And then you're Carter.
Yeah.
Darren Carter.
Yeah.
And then your
You
birthday.
decide if I leave or not.
I don't decide if you leave or not. No, I don't. I don't have that kind of power. But I can help you out as much as you allow me to.
Well, I'm okay.
So let me just make sure you are who you say you are. You're Darren D. Carter, and then what's your happy birthday?
3695.
95. Okay. All right. So since I know you've got a lot of questions, and I just got to go through this formality with you, so that I can start answering some questions for you. Are you familiar with this right here? This is the Wisconsin Department of Justice Constitutional Rights. Do you wear glasses?
Yeah.
You do wear glasses. Can you see that first line?
Yeah.
Can you read it? No. Okay. But I still have to read this to you.
Okay.
Can you see the first line?
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And I see you already turned that over. Do you understand these rights? Do you want to have a conversation with me?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to give you some relief here and talk to you about this other case that
I got a case on me already?
well, we're going to talk about it, and
I thought it was just questions.
Yeah, questions. That's what I mean. We're going to talk about it.
Oh.
That's what is your father still with us?
Who?
Is he still alive? Your dad? Does he still live in Milwaukee?
No, he do, but
He does? What's his name?
I prefer my step-ups.
Your step? Okay.
Yeah,
So
he locked up right now.
And what have you been arrested for in the past?
Petty stuff.
So there was that warrant with the sheriff. What was that for?
That was for resisting arrest.
Okay. Where was that at? Do you
That was at
remember?
my mama's house.
Okay. Right. So in order for me to release your phone to you sooner, I have to take a look inside the phone.
No.
And then the sooner I get that done, the sooner I can release your phone back to you. But until I do that, I can't give your phone back to you.
No, I'm looking at it.
Okay, so this is the consent to look into your phone. This is the document that you give us permission. Do you want to look at it, and then so you sign it? You sign it. It gives us permission.
Some of the stuff up in there is other people's stuff too.
What do you mean by other people's stuff?
Like, the photos, people take pictures, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we live. We just locked in right now.
Some
Okay.
pictures up in there, that's it.
Okay. So the other thing that I have to ask you is for your DNA, and that's when I take a Q-tip and I just run it along the inside of your mouth. It doesn't hurt at all, but what it does is it gathers some saliva. and I have to ask you for your permission to do that too. Can I do that, Mr. Carter?
For what though?
Well, there's some things that we want to see if your DNA is on. And
what's that?
That's going to be, so right now, I'm just going to be completely honest with you that we've got, substantial evidence right now and other people talking that your grandparents, now I know the fire was set, so I just want to know why you set the fire.
You set no fire.
Yeah.
Damn, finally we getting to the point, because she being around the bush crazy. But yeah, so I don't know if they were initially looking at him as a suspect, but for him to call in on his own and go down there and stuff like that, like, man, how can you do that to your own grandparents, man? For most people, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think most people are closer with their grandparents or grandma, grandpa, whatever, than your own parents. You know what I mean? Like, it's like grandparents are just like, they're up there. They're up there. Like, and then you got, your parents, of course you love your parents and everything, that's cool and everything, but it's like grandparents are just held to a higher standard. It's just a different type of bond. Okay. So for you to do that to your grandparents, man. Yeah. It's just crazy, man. Jazzy P, what's up? Damn, Jazzy P throwing the government out there. Hold up. Damn, Jazzy, what's up with you? But nah, yeah. So Wanda says the other video was gross. Yeah, Wanda, the other video we couldn't rock with that, man. We couldn't rock with that video, man. That video was too much, man. It was too much. Diane says grandparents get to spoil. Exactly. That's why it's like grandparents are just a different level. It's up there. So it's just really, really shocking. For someone to commit this type of act towards your grandfather or your grandparents.
Well,
Jazzy P, it's all good.
We know you did, and I know you feel pretty bad because those are your grandparents, and you know what? Your grandfather should never have shot at you.
So no,
he should never have shot at you.
TP, first off, you don't know if I did get you asking for my permission. Second off, I don't mind. I'm coming humble. I don't mind giving you nothing. Why would I need to kill my grandparents?
Well, I know it was probably an accident. I don't think you meant to.
Ain't no accident. It's 3 other people that y'all supposed to be looking for. Y'all didn't go get no other than 3. Y'all came and got me.
Who 3? What 3?
What do you mean? Already know. People already told me. There's 3 other people. It's my uncle and some guy named Todd.
No, we were trying to get a hold of them to get a hold of you. Because we've known for a while that you set the fire. And I don't know.
That's what he said.
I just want to hear.
Georgia says, when I was young, I would call my granny whenever my mom disciplined me. That's true. I think we all did that. When our parents get us together, we right on that phone, man.
I know you feel pretty bad about it. I know you.
What's up, Randy?
I know what you meant was just to freak him out. I know you didn't mean for him and Grandma to. I know you didn't mean Willie and Iris to pass.
Believe me or not, God got my back.
Yeah.
I know what I did and did not do.
God got your back.
I just want to know why did you do it?
I understand what y'all doing. But no, you not finna catch me saying nothing that I know I didn't do. And I came here without no running.
Well then why did you get a can of lighter? What kind of accelerant did you use? We know you use an accelerant. Did you
for what?
Did you squeeze it in the window? And then like how did you do it?
Look, I wasn't even there that night. I was at my mom's house that night when that happened.
Yeah, but you know what? There's several people that put you there.
No.
Carter insisted he had nothing to do with the fire, but of course, the detective had something more for him.
Who's this? Who's this?
That's Todd.
Todd, yeah.
That's the one that goes to my mama. My mama already told me. See, that's why I'm glad you showed me this. Talk to my mama. She'll tell you the same thing. She gonna say.
We already talked to your mom. She doesn't really want to talk to us.
No.
She's trying to protect you.
Thank you. No.
Yeah, she's trying to protect you, but he's not. He wants to talk to you. I'll let you guys talk if you want. If you guys want to talk together, he's here right now.
No,
and he pretty much told us what you did. You confided in him.
Look.
I know you feel bad, and you kind of talked to him and you told him what you did, and he's here right now, and he pretty much he doesn't want to be blamed for this, and because he knows you did it.
I already know.
And he's not taking the blame for this.
I'm not taking the blame for this either.
He's pretty much telling you that if you need to step up and be the man that you are and just
first
come
off,
clean.
Okay, arsonist, that's murder. You know how long that is?
But if it was an accident? Did you? I mean, your grandfather didn't have the right to shoot at you, right?
Can you answer the question? How many years would that be if I did do it?
How many years?
Yes.
Well, it's not life. But you've never had a violent crime in the past that you've been convicted for.
Just answer the question. I'm not trying to say I didn't. I'm just asking. I need to know because now my life is on the line because I know what I did not do.
25.
25. Attempted.
You're not going to get 25 years.
Attempted is what?
Attempt. I'd have to double check.
Yeah, but 25. Okay, if I don't get 25, what I get?
I don't decide that.
You know what I'm saying? See that?
I don't decide any of this.
Yeah, but there's more to the story though, because she just said your grandfather shouldn't have shot at you or something like that. So it seemed like there was a conflict that happened. It's not like he just went off the rails, and well, he did go off the rails. Let's be honest here, but it seemed like there was definitely a conflict that happened there. Altercation.
Wait, I don't want you thinking or writing this down. I'm saying this. I'm talking to you because it's my first time being in the question thing. I ain't never did nothing. Like, this is my grandparents. I don't care what nobody else say. First off, he messing with my mama. He messing with my mama. My stepfather, that's his wife that he messing with. They beefing, not me. I have no alibis of killing my grandparents. See, I can tell you.
Did your grandpa pull a gun on you?
I can tell you more about it. They almost got burned alive because of my steppops.
Okay, so, well, we're talking about what happened the day after.
I know what
the day after
I'm telling
Mother's Day.
On how?
And we know you guys were all together and they all say the same thing.
About all of us.
That you accidentally set the fire.
Accidentally? How can I accidentally set the fire?
Because you really didn't mean to kill them. Your intent was not to kill. You just wanted to scare the crap out of them. That's why. I mean, nobody wants to,
And then now I got my pops thinking I can't.
Yeah, Wanda. It sounds like, his case is, he definitely need a lawyer. Because it seemed like this might get spun into a certain. Yeah, he needs a lawyer, definitely in his case. Everyone needs a lawyer, but for him, at first, if you're just looking at the title, you're thinking this guy is just a cold-blooded killer, like just doing his grandparents dirty. But it seemed like there was something that happened, beforehand. Still doesn't excuse his actions, but
killed my grandparents, knowing I didn't kill my grandparents.
They're saying it.
No, they never liked me.
Okay.
Any chance they get to say.
Why were they with you for the barbecue on that day?
Because we was all barbecuing. Everybody was barbecuing. Everybody had a lighter fuel. They said they needed a lighter fuel. Here you go. You can use the lighter fuel, but don't use all of it because I need it for the we had barbecue. We needed to use it for barbecue. And if y'all had, what type of evidence do y'all have that's in my hands?
We've got all the witnesses saying that it's you.
That's it. Witnesses, right? No
More
evidence,
than that.
no nothing.
More than that.
Well, can you tell me what evidence you have?
Yeah. You'll soon find out.
Come
Yeah.
on, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is about my life right here. I'm coming out.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm asking you to come clean with it.
I'm asking you questions.
I mean,
like what do y'all have?
Why would 4 people
Lie on me?
say that you set the fire?
Because first off,
It wasn't. We know for sure that it wasn't electrical. We know for sure it wasn't accidental, meaning it wasn't something in the house that caused the fire. We know somebody caused it.
But
And all the information we're getting is you.
Thank you.
All the accounts.
Because wait, hear me out. Because I know for a fact I did.
We know for a fact you did.
No, what you're thinking, you going off what you he say, she say. You have no legit evidence. No
We
nothing.
do.
I told you could see my phone, you could swipe all that. Once you see nothing of mine,
Okay.
is nothing. But first, before we do all that, I need to know what's really going down. 'Cause
That's what I'm telling you. Your sister said you did it.
no, she didn't say that.
She did.
Damn, your sister?
I know
I'm
she
telling
didn't
you.
say
I'm
that.
telling you that right now that she did.
I
And
know.
the whole family is all talking about it. And your sister is probably the saddest of everybody, I think.
Because I know for a fact, my sister didn't say it. I'm
She
not
did.
gonna be here in these bars for something I did not do. Now, off of that,
Uh-huh. What?
it's in no, I know I didn't do it. I know they're
Okay.
saying that I did.
They did.
Now, I understand that. Because the reason why, because I came and I told them once my uncle shot at me, that he shot at me. I never said my grandparents shot at me. My uncle shot at me,
Okay.
not my
So
grandparents.
then why did you set the fire
I
at your
didn't set the
grandparents?
fire at my
house?
grandparents. Once he shot at me, I never came back. I'm at my mama's house that whole day. I found out in the morning that they died. Why would I go kill my grandparents? Out of all the shit,
That's what I'm wondering. Why
out of all the
would
shit
you?
they did for me,
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
raised me
wondering.
and everything. I know for a fact I didn't kill them. But the only thing is on why. See, you ain't putting that together. Only thing on why they think is me because my uncle shot at me, and
When
then all of a
did
sudden
your uncle shoot at you?
that he shot at me like I say a couple of nights before that happened. But it's already people that already said that they was gonna kill my grandparents, you know, before I even jumped in the picture. Because I have nothing to do with this. I
Who
know
else wanted to kill your grandparents?
all the fines on them people.
So Todd has every reason to lie to us, but he tells us the truth.
And you think I'm lying to you?
Yeah, I do, because there's very close family members that are saying that you did this, and they're very sad. And they want to understand why, so they just want some closure too. So everybody just wants closure to why you did this.
This shit
And if it was an accident, then this is the time for you to tell your side of the story and for you to show the remorse that a loving,
I
caring
knew I was gonna be
grandson would do,
I knew I
because
was gonna be gone
if
for
it's
some bullshit, man. I'm finna
yeah, this is not bullshit. This is your grandparents.
It is bullshit.
died
It's
in
something
that
I
fire.
didn't do. I just want to know what's going on so I can let you know what I had, what I didn't have. See, I know if you talking about you found stuff in the residence, I know you might have found my old phone. That's about it, because that's when they shot at me and I left it. And my little brother was there, but he left because he heard the gunshots.
Who's they? Who's they that shot at you?
You know my uncle, he shot at me.
When did your uncle shoot at you?
He shot at me that night.
What night?
That night when people be telling you that he shot at me, I forgot what night it was. But
it was your, I don't know what date you're talking about. Your grandfather shot at you.
No, my grandfather did not shoot at me.
And
My uncle shot at
then
me.
he pulled a gun at you. Your grandpa pulled a gun on
My
you.
uncle, not my grandfather.
Okay.
So I would let you write that down. My uncle.
Okay.
When you see my uncle, he'll be like, yeah, I shot at my brother. Yeah, I shot at
Okay.
him. Because I
Okay.
heard he was stealing. That's it. My uncle shot at me, not my grandfather.
Which uncle?
His name is Anthony.
They talking like this is just normal. Whoever shot at him, right? Whether it's the uncle, grandparents, mom, dad, who cares? Why y'all shooting at each other? Like, is anybody, like, what's up with the family, man? What's up with the family? This is what's going on in my mind. It's like, they're talking about this as if this is just normal. As if it's normal for your grandfather to shoot at his grandson, or for his uncle to shoot at his nephew, or whatever, and for the nephew to shoot back and all of. Is this normal? This is not normal. Gigi says, I am not sure about this detective. Yeah, I'm not neither. She sucks. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, some people may disagree, you know, and if, you know, we all entitled to our opinions, you know, but this is my opinion. She sucks. Okay, she's horrible, I think. But this is just the way that they're just talking about this as if it's normal. This family is cooked, man. Like the whole family, man.
Anthony?
Yeah, Anthony.
So Anthony shot at you?
Yes, Anthony shot at me. My uncle shot at me. Now, no, I don't want y'all going off no lies. My uncle shot at me.
Now, when you said he shot at you the day of the fire?
No, way before the day of the fire.
How many days before?
No, like 3-4 days before the fire.
3-4 days before?
Cause I know it was way before.
Did you report it to the police?
Why would I? It's my uncle. We do this family stuff. Why don't we report to the police for? Why?
Police? What? He just shot at me, man. We do this family stuff, man. We handle it in-house. This is normal.
Which is a question I have to ask you.
No, not. Okay. That's my uncle.
Where did he shoot at you?
I was in the living room, but he shot at me, so I ducked him.
Which living room?
Their living room. Theirs.
Your grandparents' living room? Okay,
Shot
so why did he shoot at you? Why did your uncle shoot at you?
Oh, because I was coming. No.
From Grandma and Grandpa?
No.
Well, you told me you just said it because you were taking things.
No, that's what he heard. I was taking things. See, one thing.
Who were you taking things from?
I didn't take nothing from nobody. But the only person I did take something from before that week was my grandpa. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A little couple money. That's about it. But,
so your grandpa was upset with you because of that?
Yeah, and I know how my grandpa is, but he know I pay it right back. We already had a conversation about that. He was like, all right, man, you told him to come around. But he know I'm still gonna come around. Just look out for him. Always there for him. I'm the only one that's gonna be there for him.
Then why would you set the house on fire?
I didn't set the house on fire. Let me finish the conversation. Okay, so I go there because I'm looking for my little brother. He ain't come home last night. So where the fuck is my little brother? Let me go talk to my little brother. He has his grandparents in the house. I go talk to my. I pay it right back. We already had a conversation about that.
That part was funny.
Man, told him to come around, but he know I'm still gonna come around. Just look out for him. Always there for him. I'm the only one that's gonna be there for him.
Then why would you set the house on fire?
I didn't set the house on fire. Let me finish the conversation. Okay, so I go there because I'm looking for my little brother. He ain't come home last night. So where the fuck is my little brother? Let me go talk to my little brother. He has his grandparents in the house. I go talk to my grandparents. I snap on my uncle. That's the real reason why my uncle got a gun, because I said my uncle, I'm tripping. My grandfather was already mad when he seen me. He didn't say nothing. He was like, what up? He was like, I told him, don't say nothing to me. I'm coming for my little brother. Tell the man, why you ain't woo, let nobody woo, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, man, why you take from me? Because first off, your freaking son.
Oh my God. What the hell is this guy saying? He said, yo, woo, 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 woo. I get it, you know, people make sounds to fulfiller words and stuff, but yo, this stuff is so funny. This is funny. Oh man.
I snap on my uncle. That's the real reason why my uncle got a gun, because I said my uncle, I'm tripping. My grandfather was already mad when he seen me. He didn't say nothing. He was like, what up? He was like, I told him, don't say nothing to me. I'm coming for my little brother. Tell the man, why you ain't woo, let nobody woo, you know what I'm saying? And then he was like, man, why you take from me? Because first off, your freaking son almost burned my mama alive. So yes, I'm taking it out on you. He locked up. He done shot her car twice. So yeah, I'm gonna take money from you, but I'm not gonna kill you. I
So
really
you said you were going to take money from Anthony?
No, Grandpa. That was it. I'd rather hurt my stepfather because he put my mama through hell than hurt y'all. Y'all ain't do nothing but raise me and took care of me. I don't get no freak. Out of all this time, now I want to set the house on fire? That don't make no sense. Out of all this time, why I took it from him.
Okay, so you're going to take money from your grandparents when you already said before that they helped raise you all through your livelihood, and you would never hurt them, but then but yet you'll steal from them.
No, I only stole from them one time. I never heard from them because it hurts me to find out that my grandparents knew that my mama almost lost her life. It hurts me to find out that my grandparents knew that your son is over here shooting at my mama in the car, knowing my brothers and them be in this car. Like, how was y'all so cool with your son almost killing my mama? Like, yeah, I told him why I took him. That's why I told him, get the hell up out of here with that crazy shit. You should have been told me that's how you was feeling instead of taking my money. So then I told him I wanted you to feel how I felt. You hurt my heart knowing that my mama almost lost her life, and y'all weren't gonna tell me.
So you're not very happy with your grandparents?
No, I love my grandparents. See, don't flip my words. Please don't do that. That's gonna irritate me.
You're stealing from them.
No, I'm not stealing from them.
What respect does that show if you're stealing from them?
That's still respect. The same thing.
No, stealing from somebody does not show respect.
If
I'm
they
sorry.
don't give me respect, I won't give it to them.
So
And the old man standing over both
your
of us.
uncle took, or your grandfather took the gun from your uncle.
No, my
I don't know
uncle
what
took the gun from my old man. The old man already had it.
So
He wasn't
your
holding
grandpa,
it
so
for
Willie
me.
was
He wasn't-
holding the gun at you.
No, he wasn't holding the gun for me. He always had a gun at night because the doors wasn't closing. It was always open. People could just walk in and out. You know what I'm saying? So he always had the gun. But that's why when my uncle came, he was coming to take it from the old man to shoot at me. But the old man ain't as strong as he used to be. So that's why he was holding it, fighting it back with my uncle. Like, no, you don't need to shoot my grandson. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to shoot my grandson. So he shooting like that, so I had to duck.
So that, and why did he shoot at you?
Because, I told you.
Because you were stealing from...
No, because I wouldn't leave that house at that moment. Because I was coming to get my brother. And then I was coming to get my brother.
That's no reason to shoot somebody.
Still, he didn't break. He deflected, hesitated, and held the line. At one point, it looked like he might finally say something different.
I don't think anybody's lying on you. I think I just know that I think you would feel better with yourself as soon as you come clean, you release, because there's demons inside when you spend so much time telling a story and it's not true. It weighs on you, and I think you would feel so much better. And you know what? God forgives. God forgives when you're remorseful.
You guys are funny in the
But
chat.
if you continually deny, then God does not forgive that. And I know you know that. I know you know, because I think you believe in a higher being.
I knew it for a fact.
Okay, so
I
now I'm
knew for
just
a
gonna...
fact that this man, I knew for a fact I wasn't gonna get the fuck out. I knew for a fact.
I'm just wondering, like, why? I'm just wondering why you did it. I don't think you meant to kill your grandparents. I think tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know, this is your time to tell your side of the story. And what happened, what truly happened.
It don't even matter, man.
But it does matter.
No, it
It matters
does not.
for your own integrity, your own case. It matters for your case. If this was an accident, a true accident, then it matters. It matters entirely. Doing something willfully and purposefully and with intent and vengeance and anger.
Another detective would have been able to get this out of him. I mean, in my opinion, I think sometimes, nah, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole. We're gonna continue.
As opposed to it was an accident. You didn't do it with vengeance and anger and spite and evil because you're evil. I don't think you're an evil person. I think that whatever happened between you and your grandfather caused some built up, over time. Things happen, and parents, they don't always make the right decisions with their children. Grandparents don't always make the right decisions with their.
She doing more talking than him. The whole point of the interrogation is to pull information from him. Let him talk himself until he jam himself up. Like, she's doing all the talking. Like, damn.
Their grandchildren, sometimes they do things to them that aren't so right. And I think that maybe over time that your grandparents might have, thought that they were doing right by you, but in all actuality, they weren't. And you were upset. And I don't know if they mistreated you. I don't know, what they did in the past for you to be upset. But and this might have been an accident. I think that you did what you thought would hurt them, but not injure them. You wanted to hurt them, but you didn't want to injure them. I think that was the case. I don't think that you would be that kind of person that would do it intentionally to hurt them. I think you just wanted them to feel some pain that you were feeling.
Oh my God, man. Oh, man. You see this shit, man? This bullshit, man. I know I should never talk to motherfuckers. This shit wouldn't even be right here, man. Damn, man. Get my peoples out this bullshit. Look at this shit. I know I'm finna end up, man. I'm glad, man. You gonna have to let me work here or something. You ain't gonna let me work in this motherfucker, man. I need money when I get up, man. This shit ain't 100, man.
Yeah, my guy ready to get to work. He ready to get, he ready to become an informant. That's what he ready to do. He ready to come an informant. Yeah, y'all gonna have to let me work here, man. I can help clean up the streets. His ass is cooked, man. Cooked. You did that to your peoples? Crazy.
And this weak ass shit, man.
He pulled back again. He chose denial over confession, even as the weight of the situation became impossible to ignore. The next day, a new set of detectives.
See, me and my grandpa had an argument because his money. Yeah, I took his money.
Okay, and that's what I want to know, because that's what we had heard. Yeah. But I just wanted to see if that was a fact or not. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
between me and my grandparents, you know what I'm saying? But I never just go there and just.
And still, Carter denied setting the fire, as he repeated the same story. But later that day, he eventually said something different.
What are we saying then? When you're saying that, when you talk to God, He knows what, and you're saying you know what you did. What are you saying you did to God when you're being honest?
No, I fucked up.
No, you fucked up. What exactly did you fuck up?
Oh, man. I wish I had some liquor or something, man.
I'd have a drink with you, man. I would. I really would. Like, whiskey or what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd have a whiskey with you.
Ain't no beating it anyways to me.
God. This is like day and night. You see this guy? This guy? Man. the inmate like, damn, I really wish I had a drink, man. You know, detective like, you know, I would have a drink with you. I really would, man. You know, what, whiskey? What you? You know, I don't know, man. Yeah, I messed up. You know, he says little things. The detective is saying little things and going silent, letting it breathe, waiting for his response, saying certain things to maybe level with him a little bit, to make it seem like, you know, we're on the same page, or, you know, maybe a friendship kind of thing. You know, it's kind of, but this is day and night. This is completely day and night between this guy and the first girl. That girl, she's doing too much talking. She's too like it's just, no, you're not getting nowhere with him. This right here, yeah, this is good work. This is good work right here. This is day and night. Day and night.
I'd have a drink with you, man. I would. I really would. Whiskey or what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'd have a whiskey with you.
Ain't no beating it anyway. Too many people saying I did. And then he say, she say, law got passed. We already got on it. Already got on it with that. He say, she say, law.
Yeah, he said, she said, law.
Man, that law just got passed too.
I just start the fire, man.
Y'all really believe it was me, don't y'all? Y'all know though.
Let me go by the evidence.
Evidence. What y'all got?
I don't tell you everything. I don't let it all out.
Might as well, so ain't nothing else to do.
Yeah. Well.
Just break it down, so ain't shit else I can do anything. Well, shit, y'all got the evidence, y'all must got my fingerprints.
I don't know if fingerprints on a fire is going to be the end all tell all for anything. I know the other stuff that was there got processed.
And y'all just waiting for the DNA.
DNA, fingerprints, and all that stuff's going to be coming in.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
God, this is so good. This is so good. It's the tone of the voice and everything. It's like, it's not high pitched. He's in closer, right? He lowered the voice down, deepened the voice a little bit, saying his words a little slowly, letting it breathe. This is good work. This right here is good work. It's a completely different tone.
I wouldn't bet my life on it though. That would be me.
I understand. I still want to take that test no matter what I tell you.
That's fine.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can at least feel hold of myself both ways.
Thank you, Jim.
But I guess that'll be my redemption right there.
Your redemption?
Yeah, that lot to take the test. On a whole nother level. Can I get some squares before I tell you how to start the fire?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing else that's already on me, so shit.
Yeah. Are we, is that where we're at? Did you start the fire? Hey, you know, I mean, I'm gonna ask you again whether you're not smoking either way, so I'm gonna give you a cigarette either way, and it don't matter.
Yeah. Can I get more than one, if you don't mind?
I'm gonna bring you 2 cigarettes, I'm gonna let you light it.
Okay.
And then I'll let you sit in there and you can smoke by yourself, okay?
It was my fault, dog. It was my fault.
What's that?
That they died. Can't blame nobody else, and I never would, and I always have to deal with them.
It's your fault they died.
Yeah.
Did you start the fire? You started the fire?
It's my fault, man.
I know you say it's your fault, but did you start the fire?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How did you start it? Okay. Tell me how you did the fire.
I used the lighter fluid.
Okay. Where'd you get the lighter fluid from?
Remember I told you I got it from?
Okay. From the other place and you brought it back over there?
Yeah.
Okay. And then where did you, okay, so because you got a bottle of lighter fluid, what'd you do with it?
Nothing. I just left it there.
And it started the bottle on fire?
Mm-hmm. The bottle was outside.
Okay. Did you squirt it anywhere?
I squirted on something and just threw it in there.
Okay. Threw what, inside the basement? Where did you squirt before you threw it in the basement?
Nowhere.
What did you use as a? What did you use to light?
The wooden thing. Wooden paper something.
Wooden paper?
Yeah.
And what?
I don't know what it was. I was drunk.
See, that's why I said another detective would be able to get that information out of him. We saw this completely day and night. This was day and night. This would have happened with the first person if they had the right detective in there, man. That was good work. That was good work. Georgia said, why don't this nut invoke his Miranda right? Come on, man. They almost never do. Had he not confessed, I bet he'd walk. Yeah, I mean, it would be tough because it depends. You know, all they really have is he say, she say, you know, stuff like that. That's why people think murders are like easy to like solve. They're really not. A lot of murders go unsolved. A lot of them, because really, especially if you're doing things by yourself, it's like there's only two people, you know, it's the person that did it and then it's the victim. And then, you know, the victim, they can't talk no more. So it's like, unless the person that did it is really sloppy, you know, it's hard to it's hard to you know, to solve a murder case. You know what I mean? That's why we even have the show First 48. That's real stuff, man. If they don't get some good leads, some good stuff, but with the first 2 days, it's gonna be almost impossible.
Carter finally admitted what he had done. He told detectives that just hours before the fire, he had argued with his grandfather, who accused him of stealing money, and according to Carter, pulled a gun on him during the confrontation. Carter left the house, but instead of calling police or staying away, he came back, this time with lighter fluid. He soaked materials, ignited them, and threw the burning items through a basement window of the home, where his grandparents were still inside, asleep and unaware of what was about to happen. He told detectives he only wanted to scare them, but the fire spread and they never made it out. Carter was arrested weeks later and charged with 2 counts of felony murder, one for each life lost in the fire he admitted to starting. On March 26, 2019, a Milwaukee County jury.
Well, let's see, because the first detective said that he's going to get 25 years. Let's see what he actually ends up getting.
Found him guilty on both counts. He was sentenced to 32 years in prison, followed by 20 years of extended supervision.
She lied, man. She lied. He said he was going to get 25 years. Yeah, he got what he deserved, man. You don't do that to your grandparents, you know? It's whatever. Crazy situation, crazy story. Glad we was able to bounce back from and do a different video, because that first one was pretty crazy, and we still finished at a decent time. You know, it's 9:30. Not bad, man. We got WrestleMania weekend, so I'm gonna be locked in. You know, but yeah, we finally made it to the weekend, guys. We finally made it to the weekend. It's a beautiful thing. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna see you guys on Monday for another video, and yeah, that's it. Like I said, Hope you guys have a good rest of y'all night. And I'm out. Peace.